Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston. Jay Happ is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Runner back safely. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning. So striding forward now, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1. Here's Brian Dozier now. In past meetings with Jay Happ, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's also hit 3 home runs. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 6.
Into the box now, Homer Munson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So 1-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The set and the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our Here now is Mike Zunino. In past meetings with Jay Happ, was just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Zunino is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming? Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Brian McCann, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Ready with the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. In now is Pedro Alvarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. this deflects right off him. Kinsler for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now in the box, David Peralta. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tyler White will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now to the plate, Alexander Healy. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Munson is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Line, but speared on a high. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles. Next up for the Red Sox, Nick Markakis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? Turner has it. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. And will step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hicks running from first. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing. Ready now for Baltimore. Juan Lagares. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Juan Lagares.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is over, 1 away. 1 out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. The next 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 3. Bryce.
Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this. Usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Boston.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Lagares is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking at.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Zunino is off at first with 2 away. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the end.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate, Theodore Connell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Pedro Alvarez.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Count remains 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Turner waits on it. One away.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in, David Peralta. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 is a slider looked at and called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, left fielder.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Ready now, Aramis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ligares is under it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Healy will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Homer.
Ready for another shot now. Homer Munson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
The batter. The third
standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's a look over to first. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Semien, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The first baseman.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ.
For the Orioles.
Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch, and it's 1-0 Boston. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And now the Red Sox DH, Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Pedro
went after the high one there, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting, number 7.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are two away now. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Alvarez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely pulled him up.
Right three called, and the inning is over. Now batting, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now at the plate, Theodore Connell. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Munson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding in for Boston, Brian McCann. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hit out towards second. The second for one. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes to. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
For the Orioles.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Now at the plate, Alexander Healy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Back up the middle. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the 9th. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to get
back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Bo Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kenta Maeda earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Jay Happ is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @